You're watching Moments with Jill Walker. Today I'm talking about clocks. Why would I pick the subject clocks? I don't believe there's a verse in the Bible, at least not in the King James Version, about a clock. But God does talk about time. I've always liked clocks. I have a clock in almost every single room. That's right. Why? Because I'm very conscious of time. I want to use my time wisely. It says in Colossians chapter 4, verse 5, to redeem the time. And I didn't realize till I started studying this that there's two places in the New Testament that talks about redeeming our time. Colossians 4:5 and also Ephesians 5:16. Now I knew about Ephesians 5:16. It says redeeming the time because the days are evil. But I didn't realize it said almost that same phrase to redeem the time in Colossians chapter 4 verse 5. So time is very important to God when he has mentioned it 2 times, maybe even more, in just the New Testament. He wants us to wake up each day with a purpose and to use our time wisely and not waste it. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verses 1 through 8 says, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under heaven. Psalms chapter 90 verse 12 says, so teach us to number our days that we may apply our hearts unto wisdom. Don't you want wisdom? Wisdom is the principal thing. Proverbs chapter 4 verse 7. And a wise person realizes that time is precious. A wise person will look at their clock or clocks, wherever they're at, and decide to keep a schedule and use their time wisely. Because a wise person knows we can't get back the wasted time and years that we might have made poor decisions, but we can look to today and in the future and say, from now on, I'm going to start using my time wisely. That's right. I love the verse that I've said before on these devotionals, found in 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 58. It goes, a portion of this, like this. Always abounding in the work of the Lord, for ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord. So when you use your time wisely, especially when you decide to use it for God, remember Colossians 3:17, whatever you do, in word or in deed, do it all in the name of the Lord. Even when you work on your job, have your heart right and say, God, I know I'm making a living. I need the money. I need to pay the bills and buy the necessary things or even some fun things. But I'm going to have the right attitude because during this time slot that you have provided for me, I want to be a witness for you. During this time, I want to make the most of each day in my performance and ability. I want to be a witness for you. If you're retired, you don't have to just sit around and drink coffee all day and chit chat. Some of the times that's fine, but make the most of your time, even in your retirement years. Stay busy, keep active. If you're not physically able to do that, develop even a deeper prayer life and write cards and encouraging letters to people, or pick up the phone and just pray with some people from time to time over the phone. You can make the most of your time, especially if you ask God to give you creative ways to keep busy. I feel sorry for people that don't keep busy, that have too much time on their hands, because they can be discouraged and depressed. But every time you see a clock, remember to redeem the time, because it's true what it says in Ephesians 5:16. Redeeming the time because the days are evil. Make the most of your time and God will bless you. You've been watching Moments with Jill Walker. God bless you today.